Hello, family. It is Dre of Beta, coyote walking in this world, real life Isleta Pueblo superhero, proud two-spirit Indigenous warrior. I know I have been gone, family, for a really long time. I was sick for off and on for about 5 weeks. It was horrible, family. I had an upper respiratory infection. It was pretty bad. I actually got tested for COVID. Yes, no COVID. But seriously, for everyone who has been feeling that bug that's been going around, bless you. May you heal soon. It was terrible. Our family kind of like had it make the rounds. I gave it to my mom. She was sick for her birthday. I'm so sorry, Mama Bear. I love you, but I was still able to make her day special. I got her favorite beef, two beef, and one chicken flauta from Cervantes. Have you guys ever been to Cervantes? In Albuquerque, New Mexico? It's pretty amazing, actually. My grandparents took me there. My grandma was from Isleta, and my grandpa was from Acoma, and they would go to Cervantes, and we would eat there regularly. It was actually one of my first jobs in college, too. I waitressed there for I think like 2 summers. Ah, bless waiting staff. I'm telling you, family, that is definitely a tough job. Mm. So I was sick, but family, yay! So thank you so much to my family. I have a gold medal family. Yes, a gold medal in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's pretty cool, huh? I have been training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 11 months, family. I took it up at the 41. I'm a youngin', right? It's not how old you are, it's how old you feel. I am a survivor family of trauma multiple times over, including rape and molestation as a child as a ramification of Indian boarding schools, as well as police brutality in 2008, a white male academic predator in 2018, and taking on the world as an Indigenous civil rights advocate and activist family. I faced the police not once, but twice in the last 2 years as my role as an international graduate student leader. I've also brought them $187,000 in value, which resulted in the police being sent to arrest me for my own conference in April last year, family. But it was worth it because I got $100,000 to support the amazing graduate students that are part of the American Education Research Association. I was proud to be their chair of Graduate Student Council. We had a wonderful year, family, did tons of programming, created international relationships, and I fed my people. I couldn't attend the conference, but I had huge support from my university, professors, from leadership, from my social media family, and from, of course, my AARA GSC officers. It was a pleasure, family, and I'll be ending my position as past chair this April. Thank you so much to the amazing leaders who are currently tackling it. Family, it has been a couple crazy years, right? COVID for real. It put me through the ringer. I kept thinking like, okay, I've gone through this trauma. I've gone through this trauma. I'm gonna figure it out finally. And then wham, COVID hit and affected all of our lives. And I feel like I've just been struggling to cover ground and kind of get back to a place where I can balance work, my life, the stress, how to pay bills, family, and how to have a humanizing relationship with academia. Let's be honest, being an academic has emotional, mental, physical costs, and balancing it among dehumanizing institutions is pretty difficult. So if anyone has a magic trick, let me know. I am also super proud, family, to be a medical marijuana advocate and researcher. Please join me in reimagining the world, role modeling what is possible, and being a real life superhero every day in service to our communities. I missed you guys, but I was hiding. I'll be honest, I was very anxious. Just to give you an update, I am a civil rights activist and I help people take on institutions when they have been hurt by discrimination, hostile work environments, retaliation when reporting something that's happening at the university. The silencing of our people is very real. Not only do I support my Indigenous brothers, sisters, nieces, and nephews in the world, but I also help other people with disabilities who have marginalized identities like LGBTQ. I am a two-spirited warrior family, and violence is very real. So, this is my reminder to you that if everything is not okay right now, family, it's not you. It's COVID, it's oppression, it is the unfairness of this capitalist driven life, and it's going to be okay. So if you need help, family, I've consulted on 11 cases and represented myself or others. 3 cases were mine, and 11 minus 3, what is that, 9? 9, 8? You guys, I can't do math. Just kidding. Those cases were helping other people. Sometimes it was a case of discrimination because of disability. Sometimes it was because of race. Sometimes it was because of gender. And family, this violence is never, ever your fault. So if you need help, let this coyote know. The Abeta Share Community Foundation, trauma-centered research foundation. We're here to help. Yep, I help you take on your individual cases, or I help you find resources and support you might need. All right, family, I love you. And today, shout out to my sister, Teresa Black Owls. I missed you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I've been off, but she inspires me all the time, family. And this wheelchair yoga is for her. So join me, family. Let's do small habits, healthier habits every day for a stronger us. And I'll be honest, family, I lost 110 pounds since 2017. And now I train and compete in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I'm just saying, join me in role modeling what's possible. All right, let's do our yoga. Yes, I'm a nut, family, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okie doke, let's begin by finding a gentle lift in the heart. So one of the things I love about Yoga with Adriene community is that there's this focus on 3 things. And it's, you just do your best. Show up and you do your best. We try to be authentic, give ourselves permission to be ourselves, really just show up as our true self. And the last one, find what feels good. So keep those 3 things in mind throughout this practice today. So you might be leaning back in your chair, lifting your heart. You might be sitting up nice and tall. So to each his own for sure. Lifting up through the chest. Then take a second, trust yourself, trust me, trust the video, and take a deep breath in and close your eyes. And then exhale, relax your shoulders down. Again, with the eyes closed, take a deep breath in, just kind of going inward a little bit, checking in. And exhale, relax your shoulders. And then one more time, just like that, deep breath in, fill up with air, and exhale, relax your shoulders down. Give yourself permission here to enjoy this time, to tend to yourself, little TLC. Go ahead and put away the day thus far. Allow the future agenda to be put on hold and do your best to just allow yourself to be really, really present, really in the moment. Okay, a little goes a long way. So from here, we're going to keep nice, long, deep breaths going. So best you can, nice, full breaths. Just notice how that goes. Sometimes you'll forget. You'll want to come back to it with a deep breath in. And then a big exhale to relax the shoulders. All right, so keep coming back to that breath. Keep noticing where you're at with your conscious breathing. Now, with the hands resting gently on the tops of the legs, you can also grab your chair, the arms of the chair, the outer edge of the chair. We're going to inhale, lift the chest even more, open up through the front body and lift the chin just slightly. And then exhale, rounding through the spine. Think cat-cow here, chin to chest. Again, you can close your eyes if you're feeling groovy. Inhale, open. Lift up through your front body. Opening through the chest, lifting the chin. And then exhale, rounding through chin to chest. Weight of the head drops down and over. Do 2 more. Inhale, open. Think long puppy belly in the front. Feel that stretch as you expand, and then exhale, round. Spinal flex, so good. Inhale, do 1 more. Inhale, lifting, lengthening, smiling perhaps. And then exhale, chin to chest. Navel draws back here, and this time we're gonna pause. Breathing deep, feeling that awesome stretch in the back of the neck here, allowing the shoulders to go ahead and round forward, the fingertips to be soft and relaxed. Take a deep breath in here, feel this awesome stretch in the back body. And then on an exhale, keep the chin tucking into the chest and just slowly begin to roll it up. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Great, take a deep breath in. And exhale, relaxing the shoulders down, 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 long in the neck. Sweet. Take the fingertips forward and then plug the shoulders into socket. Again, take the fingertips forward, reach, and then plug the shoulders back into socket. Then we'll take one of my faves, thriller arms, fingertips down, keep plugging the shoulders in. And you will already start to feel this nice stretch through the forearm here. Spread the fingertips. Try to keep a lift up through your chest. Breathing deep here. All right, let's flow with the breath. So bringing the wrists together here. We're gonna open up through the chest, start to stretch the pectorals as we inhale. Keep the fingers down, open the arms super wide. Exhale, bring it back to center. The arms are gonna get tired here, so stick with it, just a few. Inhale, opening up through the chest, lifting the heart. Maybe the pinkies start to draw back a little bit more, maybe not. And back to center. And then 1 more, inhale, open. This is that Titanic moment, that Kate Winslet moment I'm always talking about. Inhale, exhale. Great, stick with it. Flip the palms, press, 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 press. I'm gonna take a moment here. If you need a little more, you can bring one hand to the fingers for a deeper stretch. And then open it up. Inhale, lift the heart, stretch. Exhale, bring the thumbs together. Ooh, inhale, open, spread the fingertips. Exhale, close. Are you breathing? Inhale, open, last time. And exhale, close. This time, hook the thumbs together and inhale, reach for the sky, Wu-Tang. Inhale, lifting and lengthening through all 4 sides of the torso. Big breath in. As you exhale, tilt gently to the right, gentle side body stretch. Inhale to center, smile. Exhale, tilt to the left, gentle side body stretch. So focusing on the sensation over the shape. As always, inhale, reach. And exhale should feel awesome as you rain the fingertips down. Keep the heart open, lifted, and just take a second to notice how you feel.
Sorry, my allergy is killing me.
Awesome work. So this time we're going to take the fingertips forward, plug the shoulders in, eagle arms. Right arm comes underneath the left arm. And we wrap the palms. Maybe they touch. Another option is to just keep them like this, like hiya, like this. Or maybe you wrap around Garandasana. Now keep the shoulders plugged in. Inhale, lift the elbows. Eagle arms, exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest, just like the spinal flex from before. Inhale, rise up strong, lengthen through the side body, and exhale, release, chin to chest. Awesome, inhale, 1 more. And exhale, chin to chest. Great. We're going to unravel the arms. Inhale, open, big flying V here. Pinkies are forward, thumbs are back. And exhale, bend the elbows. Slight back bend here if you like. Cactus arms. Great. Inhale to reach up. And exhale, once again, rain it down. And just notice how you feel. Whew. Awesome. Great, fingertips reach forward. Plug the shoulders in. Left arm underneath the right this time, or whichever one you did before, you're gonna switch it. Here we go, inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding through the spine. Inhale, eagle arms lift you up. And exhale, chin to chest. And one more, you got it. Inhale.
Sorry, family, I did a little bit.
And exhale, chin to chest. Great. Slowly unravel the arms. Send the fingertips up high to the sky. Pinkies forward, thumbs back. Big breath. Then exhale, bend the elbows. Thumbs back, pinkies forward. Cactus arms. Ooh, yes. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, rain it down. Awesome. So we're going to finish off with a twist. Should feel really yummy. So there's different variations of this, of course. We're going to start nice and simple by just taking the left hand to the outer edge of the right thigh, and then slowly, starting from the base of the spine up, beginning to open up through the sides. Now, different variations. You can use your arm on the chair. You can bring one hand behind. So there are ways to get a little more out of this, but I also just recommend you keep it small to start. Just kind of understanding and remembering that a little goes a long way. Take one more deep breath in. Inhale, lift and lengthen here. And then exhale, release, come back to the center. Take it to the other side. So twists are really great for the spine, but they're also really great energetically because you get a chance to Benji, everybody. You get a chance to lift your heart, and then on the exhale, choose to let go of that which no longer serves you. It's a detox, right? So again, inhale, lift your heart, and on the exhale, maybe you quietly say to yourself, I let go of that which just simply doesn't serve me. Wherever you are, take one more deep breath in, and exhale, release. Inhale in, exhale, release. Benji the dog, everyone.
Must love Benji, everyone.
Bring the palms together at the heart, Anjali Mudra. And take a moment to appreciate yourself.
He's so cute.
Appreciate your body. And we'll take one more deep breath in together and gently bow the head to the hands. So we finish practice by bowing to the best and most beautiful version of ourselves. And yes, we acknowledge that in one another. So I acknowledge you. The light in me bows to the light in you. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Perfect, Benji. Then inhale, lift your chin, lift your gaze. Check out Benji below my chair. Perfect. Just in time for the big ending. We bring the thumbs to the third eye today. May we always see the truth. Then drop the fingertips to the lips. May we always speak the truth. And finally, my friends, to the heart. May we always feel it. Thanks for sharing your practice with me. Take good care.
Yay!
Namaste.
That was awesome, family. And don't forget to join this coyote as one of the millions of followers of Yoga with Adriene. She is amazing, family. Like I said, I have lost 110 pounds since 2017, and I've kept it off. I do a lot of cardio. I do a lot of yoga. Not as much cardio as I used to. Now I'm about 7 miles a week, family. I wish I had time for more. But join me in creating healthier habits. I didn't always do so much cardio. I actually would just start with a 10-minute walk outside. So start at your level, family, and work yourself up. It's amazing. It helps your heart. It helps your stamina. It helps your love of life. I'm just saying, family, I need you to have a long and healthy life to help me change the world. I love you all. Don't forget, in addition to being an academic, an Indigenous civil rights activist, a professional advocate, I am also a spiritual leader, family, rocking my favorite tea. I love this little dog. He's so cute, family, in his little dragon shirt. I had to share my favorite. I'm wearing my favorite things. My favorite earrings. Don't tell my other earrings. My favorite t-shirts. Hanging out with my family. I think this is a wonderful, wonderful end to my Monday, family. Not quite the end, actually. I'm going to go to the gym and do that cardio I was telling you about. But Let us go ahead and say a prayer, family. This coyote is an Ivy League graduate, a published author, an academic, a critical race, whiteness, intersectional scholar, and a PhD candidate at the University of New Mexico. I am also pastor of Coyotes Lodge, House of Spirituality, Critical Race Theory, and Medical Marijuana. We talk to our ancestors every day and ask for their blessings and guidance as we continue to be their children, grandchildren, their troublemakers here on this earth. So join me, family. Let's have a conversation with our ancestors. Gammy is your favorite trickster coyote grandchild. I know. I have been working hard on my tricks. My Gammy and ancestors sent me on a mission, family, and I am a modern day warrior. And Gammy gave me homework, and she gave me family members that needed me to help them teach them how to advocate for themselves, how to lean on the support of a professional advocate, how to use the academic language to accurately explain reverse racism, discrimination, institutional violence. And we got this, family. We've got this. We are Indigenous warriors. We shine bright, and we have the resources to support each other. So, family, even though this coyote has PTSD and can be anxious, today's very special prayer is to help us all find a courageous heart, family. We need to remember that we can be brave even when we are afraid, because fear is important. It helps us be wary of the dangers in life, family. And when you're doing advocacy work, many times there's a political agenda, there is fear, there is hate, there's prejudice, and it's very violent against your clients. And as an advocate, it is like you feel so helpless sometimes. You just want to fix it, you want to explain it. But people, human beings, we carry our own biases. And sometimes, most of the time, that affects the outcome of cases, right? How do you adequately explain how microaggressions just chip away your dignity and humanity, and that it is a form of violence? When people dismiss it as, oh, it was just a misspoken word, or they didn't really mean that, or it's too general, it doesn't actually affect you, right? So, family, if you are a marginalized individual who always faces these types of prejudices and biases and tiny violences, I am saying this prayer is for you. This is for the family members who also support us. This is for everyone who stands up for injustice, because we need that courageous heart to keep fighting. We need to be brave, even in the face of adversity that's greater than yourself. I just tackled my third multi-million-dollar educational institution in the last 5 years, family. Whew. I don't like fighting, but I prepare for battle mentally, academically. I write, I research, and I also train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to actually fight 3 times a year in a tournament. So I don't like violence, and I don't like fighting, Gammy. But some of us have to. Some of us have to stand up and help others, train the new leaders, help them find the language to defend themselves against institutions that are there to dehumanize us, to silence our voices, and to push Indigenous people out of spaces where we belong. Never forget that this is Indigenous land, that every educational institution in this country is on Indigenous land. Yet they continuously push out our students, take away our resources, and say that there's no place for us, not through words, but through action, through policy, through Eurocentric grades, grading policies. I am emotional about this, family, because this is our children. These are our youth that we promised could go to school, that we promised could have an educational space that would not oppress them like our ancestors who fought in the civil rights movement. Our rights are being chipped away, family, and I'm asking you to go to battle with us, to speak up when harm happens to you, to be witnesses in these cases, because oftentimes it's he said, she said. And many times our Indigenous warriors, our communities of color, our marginalized leaders who are being attacked through policy and procedure violations or being accused of racism themselves. That chips away at our dignity. That chips away at our professional pride. And that makes people, it does harm to our communities. So help us change, family. That is our prayer for today, Yami. Help our leaders, help our people, help our students, even in the workplace, family. If you're not in education, but you have experienced bullying or hostile work environment, please know that there are resources to help support you. We can change this world as long as we advocate for ourselves, as long as we keep fighting and demanding the space and resources that our peoples deserve. Gammy! My Gammy family, she was the first warrior woman example in my life. She always fought for her kids. She didn't take crap from anyone, family. I always joke, top 5 scariest elders on the res. But my Gammy, she was fierce in her advocacy for her kids. She made sure we could go to college. She made sure that each one of us had a place in this white world that she knew would not love us. She taught us to be brave and to use our voices. Gammy, that is the courageous heart that I would like for you to bless our people with and allow them to speak out and to be brave. I love you, Gammy, and thank you so much for setting an example for us all. Papa, my Papa family. He was quiet. He was courageous in his support and his love of his family. He adopted us and he held us in his heart. And whenever I speak to him, I would say, Papa, I miss you. I miss just hanging out on Sunday mornings. He made the best tortillas, family. And we'd have scrambled eggs, and we'd have bacon, and we'd have the tortillas that just burnt a little bit to make them perfect. And hot melted butter, and he'd have his Reader's Digest, and I'd be watching cartoons. Or one of my favorite movies. That's how I got around the no TV rule, is I watched a lot of I Love Lucy. My Gammy could never say no to I Love Lucy. And those are precious times. And when we face the violence of post-COVID, or I guess we're still in COVID, family, so post, pre, and the continuing trauma of COVID, as we hope for our lives to get better, as we continue to enact change in our communities, may we be guided by that courageous heart, which is fortified by our family's love, as the example of my Papa. Thank you, Papa. Send us the love and the courage that we need when we need it. May you rest in peace. Send us your blessings. And to my great-great-grandpa, Pablo Beta, true revolutionary and Isleta Pueblo superhero, and to all my aunties, uncles, cousins, gammies, those who have adopted me, those related to me by blood, everyone who is Gamma Forest family, may we ask for their blessings and guidance so that we can walk tall, be brave, be proud of who we are, and continue to move forward as the modern Indigenous warriors and leaders of all of our communities. May you all rest in peace. Send us your blessings and guidance. Oh my gosh, I could totally hear my sis Kai like giving me crap about my allergies. Not my fault, family. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending some time with me. Don't forget, family, you are amazing. I love you. You're worthy of dignity, respect, and plenty of adventures filled with love, joy, and happiness. Not all the time, family, but those precious moments make everything worth it. I love you, and I'm off to cause trouble somewhere else. Have a good Monday and a wonderful rest of the week. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm really going to try to get up early tomorrow. Wish me luck. Love you. Bye.